Hey, what's going on everybody? Jose Hernandez here with another video with Mastering Conversational Chemistry. So it is said that a conversation is made up of two parts. Alright, if 50% of a conversation is speaking, then by default the other 50% should be listening, right? Now, this is important because listening is the part where most of us tend to fail at. Right? So to start off this video, I want to play a little bit of a listening game with you. Let me see if we can keep up with each other, right? So let's pretend that I am a bus driver. All right, I wake up at 6 o'clock every morning when I have to work, and I have to start my route by 7. Now I live close to the station, so I don't gotta travel far. I can walk there. I spend all day driving, so I don't need to drive anymore just to get there. And I'm in my bus, and at 7 o'clock, I'm heading to my first stop. At the first stop, I pick up 3 passengers. I say good morning to them, and we're on our way. Right? At the next stop, 2 more passengers get off. Nobody's gone off at this point. We just started our route where everyone's on their way to work. Let's get it going, right? All right, at the next 3 stops, 2 people get on each one. Again, nobody's gone off. But now we're getting closer to town. All right? At the next stop, 2 people get on and 3 people get off. All right, so keep up with me because now we're gonna start really getting move on. All right? At the next 2 stops, 3 people get on at each stop. 1 person gets off. So 3 come on and 1 get off at each stop. All right? At the following stop, 4 people get on. Now we're rushing because we got to get to work. It's almost 8 o'clock. We're heading to downtown. People are rushing now. All right. So at the next 2 stops, again, 3 people get on, 2 people get off at each stop. So 3 get on at each one and 2 get off at the next 2 stops. All right. Now it's getting close to my break time and we're moving along. So at the next 2 stops, 4 people get on at each stop. Nobody gets off. All right. So stay with me. We're getting close. All right. And at my final stop before I go on my break, 6 people get on and 5 people get off. Now my question to you, if you've kept up with me, is how many stops has the bus made? Now let's think about this. I think it's amazing if you could tell me how many passengers are on the bus, and I hope you didn't forget about me, because I'm still on there, right? But how many stops did the bus make? This is the thing, when we tend to listen to people, we tend to assume what we think is important. And now this is no fault of our own. I remember as a child taking SAT tests and ACT tests and all these tests in school, and they set up these questions to make you focus on one specific thing, all right? And we tend to do that when we have our conversations with people, right? We can't be afraid to ask what we need to listen to, all right? If you're confused and you're just thinking, let me just listen to everything, we can't process that much information at any given time. There's too many things going on at once, all right? So don't be afraid to ever ask, what do I need to be paying attention to? What's important here? Because if you just assume, you could be missing what actually is important in the conversation and mess up something on down the road, right? So do me a favor, comment on the video. If you got the answer right, great. If you know how many passengers are on there, that's awesome. Comment below. Like the video, share it, and subscribe. I really look forward to hearing your answers, right? Thanks, have a good one.